Alright, so hello grade 10, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and let's have a continuation of our review for your summative exam about the distinct permutation. Okay, so kapag sinabi natin distinct permutation, dito natin pinapakita yung possible arrangement na babubuo natin wherein yung mga objects na ina-arrange natin are distinct or they are similar. Okay, so similar objects are to be arranged. So, yun yung pinaka-definition natin for the distinct permutation. And as our review, ang formula natin for the distinct permutation, that is equal to n factorial over n sub 1 factorial times n sub 2 factorial times n sub 3 factorial and so on until the n sub k factorial. Wherein yung n factorial natin, iyan yung total number of objects that we had na ina-arrange natin. And yung n sub 1 factorial, iyan yung mga similar objects. Okay? So, para mas maintindihan nyo pa, let's have an example or the application of this formula. Okay, so number 1, in the parking lot of a car manufacturing company, there are 12 new identical cars, where 2 of them are red, 3 are blue, 5 are yellow, and 2 are white. In how many ways can the 12 cars be arranged? So dito, this is also part of a permutations wherein ina-arrange natin yung mga objects natin. Ang kinaibahan lang nito ng distinct permutation sa circular and a linear, ang ina-arrange natin dun sa dalawa are mga different objects. Pero dito, ang ina-arrange natin dito is yung mga similar na objects. So, identify na natin yung mga given natin. So, on this problem, what do you think is our n factor, the value of n? So, ano ba yung kabuuang bilang ng objects na meron tayo dito? We have total of 12 cars. So, ibig sabihin, our n is equal to 12. And ano yung mga similar na objects na na-mention? So, we have two cars which is colored red. So, that will be n sub 1 which is yung red car which is equal to 2. Okay, ano pa? N sub 2 which is the blue car. And ilang blue car meron tayo dyan? We have 3. Okay. And meron pa ba? We have 5. Okay. N sub 3 will be the yellow car, which is equal to 5. And we also have 2 are white. So, meaning our n sub 4 is equal to the white car, which is equal to 2. So, applying the formula of a distinct permutation, wait lang, baba ko lang to. Okay. So, applying the formula of a distinct permutation na p sub n is equal to n factorial over n sub 1 factorial times n sub 2 factorial times n sub 3 factorial times n sub 4 factorial. Then just substitute the given form. You have here 12 factorial over 2 factorial which is the red car, 3 factorial which is the blue car, and 5 factorial which is the yellow car, and the last one is the 2 white car. Okay. So, simplify lang natin yung ating numerator. We have 12 factorial that can be simplified as 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 times 8, 7, 6, 5 factorial. We have to stop on 5 factorial since meron tayo sa denominator natin na 5 factorial na makakancel din naman. Okay, then expand lang natin yung ibang factorial notation natin dito. We have 2 times 1 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 5 factorial times 2 times 1. Or pwede nyo i-arrange to from highest to lowest itong denominator niya na to. Okay? Then after that, you are going to cancel the similar term in both numerator and denominator. So 5 factorial will be cancelled. Then hanap kayo ng mga pwede pang i-simplify para lang tayo nagsisimplify ng fraction dito. 12 and 2 can be simplified as yung 12 magiging 6 and si 2 magiging 1. Ano pa? Si 9 and 3. Si 9 magiging 3, si 3 magiging 1. And also yung 10 and 2, si 10 magiging 5, si 2 magiging 1. Ang pinaka-goal lang siguro natin dito is yung denominator, maging 1 na lang siya. Okay? Then si 2 and 8 can be simplified as si 2 magiging 1, si 8 magiging 4. Okay, meron pa ba sa denominator natin? So, lahat siya, 1 na lang. So, ibig sabihin, simplify na natin yung ating numerator. So, ano ba yung mga natirang number? You have 6 times 11. Okay, so we have, rewrite ko lang, no? Wait lang. Okay, so we have, ano yung mga natira? 6 times 11 times 5 times 3 times 4 times 7 times 6. Then get the product. So yung denominator natin, 1 na lang naman, no? So we don't have to do that anymore. So that is, get the product of this one, 6 times 11 times 5 times 3 times 4 times 7 times 6. Okay, so the product is 166,320. So it means there are total of 166,320 ways we can arrange the 12 cars with identical cars. So you may take a screenshot on this part para i-reviewin nyo pa din. Okay, so let's have another example. Find the number of distinct permutations of the letters in the word sit. Okay, so all we have to do is get the total number of letters that we have in our word sit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are total of 11 letters. Then find the letters na may mga identical or yung mga similar letters. So si S, 'di ba nakikita natin may mga S siya. So ilang S meron tayo dito sa sit. So 1, 2, 3. So there are total of 3. And that S will be your N sub 1. Okay, ano pa? Letter I. So si letter I, ilang I meron tayo dito? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4. And your I will be your N sub 2. And the letter T. We have 1, 2, 3. So si letter T, we have 3 letters on our word sit. So that will be your N sub 3. Meron pa ba? So I think that's enough. Or yung R, iisa lang naman siya. So we don't have to put that anymore. So the formula for the distinct permutation, that is n factorial over n sub 1 factorial times n sub 2 factorial times n sub 3 factorial. And just input our given. So you have 11 factorial over 3 factorial times 4 factorial times 3 factorial. Then just expand this one. 11 times 10 times 9, 8, 7, 6 times 5 times 4 factorial. Okay, so then nag-stop tayo sa 4 kasi meron tayong 4 factorial sa denominator. So denominator will be 3 times 2 times 1 times 4 factorial times 3 times 2 times 1. Then cancel the similar on both numerator and denominator. So si 4 factorial makakancel. And also si 9 and 3 pwede pa natin siyang i-simplify. So si 3 magiging 1, si 9 magiging 3. Si 10 and 2, si 2 magiging 1, si 10 magiging 5. Also, si 8 and 2. Si 8 magiging 4, si 2 magiging 1. And also, the 6 and 3. Si 6 magiging 2, si 3 magiging 1. And as you know, based on our denominator, 1 na lang siya. Okay, so, ang gagawin lang natin dyan, simplify na lang natin yung numerator natin. So, we have 11 times 5 times 3 times 4 times 7 times 2 and times 5. Meron pa ba? I think wala na. Then, get the product of 11 times 5 times 3 times 4 times 7 times 2 and times 5. And the product of this one gives you ilan? 46,200. Okay, so it means that there are total of 46,200 arrangement of letters in a word sitsit. So I hope that is clear. Medyo mahaba yung video about this one. So I hope you finish until this one. Okay, so with that, thank you grade 10 for finishing and watching this video. Bye bye.